Sky Channel 83, 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. You can see Speedway action from right around New Zealand. They've got some great stuff there. They get around to most of the meetings, or the ones they can. And this meeting here tonight being filmed in full HD. Cannot wait to see that. Ready for a start on the front row of the grid. Dean Shearing and James Stronach, they're underway. Shearing heads to the lead pretty quickly. Then we got Stronach, we got Phillips and Williamson in a good battle there for third and fourth. Williamson heads around the outside, he secures that third spot. So Lloyd Phillips lost the horsepower battle there. Williamson just manages to sneak on the inside there of Stronach. Round the outside this time he goes. Can't quite get it done. Shearing's going to go round. There could be contact here. There is. Oh, decent pile up. Shearing went around. Stronach went straight into him, and Phillips and Williamson, they were just passengers. I don't know, I don't think Phillips contacted, but Williamson may have. Hopefully there's no damage on the front of the X Factor Cars machine. They took some pretty drastic action. But Shearing, he was all out of shape, coming out of turn one into turn two, and it wasn't looking good. Unfortunately, 38i James Stronach had nowhere to go. Front of Graham Williamson's car doesn't look too bad, so Graham may have just managed to miss the carnage. Front of Stronach's car not looking too flash here. One wheel poking one way, one poking another, so something broken under there. Good to see Shearing, of course, he caused that one there unfortunately, back on track. I think the front end of his one looking a wee bit sort of pointing two directions as well, so Shearing heads to the infield, things aren't too good for him. Down to 5 cars, Graham Williamson, Lloyd Phillips, Trev Black, Dan Black, and 57 Clark Brown. Talking to Graham Williamson earlier on today, and he's just back from the States. He's been over there on a bit of a holiday, him and his wife Kate, and he was driving a NASCAR while he was over there. Went to the Richard Petty NASCAR Museum and got to drive a NASCAR, which is pretty damn cool. A whole lot different to what he's driving right now, but he is out in front, car number 21T from Cromwell, Graham Williamson. Lloyd Phillips, he's 1-2 from 2 here tonight at the Rock FM Riverside Raceway. He is currently in second place. Then Trev Black, Dan Black, and Clark Brown rounds up your top 5 there at the moment. Graham Williamson chucks the big Mustang in there, gets a wee bit loose. He's going to lose a couple of car lengths. Phillips is going to head to the outside now to crack at him. Williamson manages to get back on and defend. Graham Williamson still out in front. Phillips has a look on the inside, just sticks the nose in there. Williamson defends again. He's still out in front. Further back we go to Trev Black. He's in third, he's getting a wee bit of pressure from Dan Black in the Monza car number 22. Further back now to Clark Brown at 57. Look at this, Lloyd Phillips car number 47, the Corvette all over the back of the Graham Williamson. Expect the car's Mustang, he's waiting for Graham to make a mistake and he'll pounce. There's not even a car length between those two. Back we go to Trev Black, car number 66, then 22, Dan Black in the Monza. Still nothing changing at the moment, it's Graham Williamson. Rob Cromwell leads this one here. He looks like he's pulled a couple more car lengths out on Lloyd Phillips. Lloyd pushing pretty hard. He'll be wanting the perfect record here tonight at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway, but he's got a lot of work to do if he's going to catch Graham Williamson, who's out in front at the moment. Williamson still leads, holds that line. Look at him, he's looking pretty smooth around there. He's certainly got this Hypermac Mustang sorted. Phillips closes the gap slightly. Couple of car lengths between the two now as they come around onto the main straight here at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. Still Graham Williamson. Lloyd Phillips chucks it in there early, picks himself up another length. There's nothing between these two. This is your battle for first and second. Dan Black has a bit of a look at Trev Black as well. Can't quite get it done. That's your battle for second and third. Clark Brown, he's back there in fifth. The big battle at the moment though, out in front between Graham Williamson and Lloyd Phillips. Mustang versus Corvette, both Hypermax. Then we go back to Trev Black. He's left the door open for Dan Black. Can Dan Black take advantage of it? Can't quite get the nose of the Monza in there. White flag is out, one more lap to go. Can Graham Williamson and the X-Factor Cars Mustang hold on? It looks like he's managing to defend that lead so far. Phillips won't hold back though. He will give it everything he's got in this last lap. Look at that, only a car length between them, one more turn to go. Graham Williamson leads it. Phillips just behind him, but it's going to be Graham Williamson. He'll take the checkered flag from Lloyd Phillips. Good wee battle here. Dan Black gets underneath Trev Black, but Trev Black on the outside there, car number 66. Pretty sure he had the nose in front going across the line, but it was certainly a drag race, so there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, good battles here right around the track. Graham Williamson, he takes the checkered flag. Upsets Lloyd Phillips' perfect record for the night. Great looking car, the X-Factor Cars Mustang. Give him a round of applause as he heads around. Williamson wins this one from Lloyd Phillips. Trev Black, then Dan Black in fourth. And car number 57, Clark Brown, will settle for fifth place.